Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to talk about why skipping your rest day can be so detrimental and why taking your rest days can be so vital. Okay, so if you want to build lean muscle, you want to work and perform optimally, you want to live a good healthy life, you want to feel good on the daily, then getting your rest in is paramount. Now, I'm going to talk not just about sleep, but more about rest. I'm going to leave sleep for another video because that is a whole other topic and can of worms, but it does tie in a little bit with this topic. Now, when I was a younger chap and I wanted to build muscle, I thought being in the gym as much as possible was going to be the best thing to do. I thought that if I trained more, then I was going to build more muscle. And this does seem logical initially, because if you think, well, if I go to the gym, surely that's what makes people bigger, that's what makes my muscles bigger, that's what makes them hurt. If I go more, I'm going to get more. And that's not the case, as we now know, or as I have found out. When we go to the gym, it destroys muscle. It creates a demand, if you will. It breaks down the muscle. It creates a demand, a window of opportunity, if you like, for the MPS, the muscle protein synthesis, to be activated. So if you're going to the gym and then neglecting the nutrition and the rest, you're neglecting the most important elements, if you will. So if you think about it like this, when you go to the gym, you put in an order. You put in an order for, say, the house, right? You bought something, the builder's gonna come around, you put your deposit down. When you have the nutrition, think about that as the materials arriving. The materials are there, the house is ready to be built, you've put your deposit down, the demand is there, and then when you go to sleep, builders come and they go to work. And they put the materials together, and that house starts to get built. And that process happens again and again and again and again until you have this house built. Hence why we have some of the terms: building under construction or body under construction. So if we think about that analogy, if we're constantly just training and we're not resting, then we're really not building at the end of the day. So it's important to think about this in its entirety. If you want to build lean muscle, and you want to be healthier, you want to feel better, you want to be able to perform on the days you do go in the gym, you need to rest, and you need to rest well. Quality sleep is paramount. This is the most important factor when it comes to looking and feeling good, not only in the gym, but outside the gym too. Sleep is number one, then it's nutrition, and then it's training. And I always preach this to my clients, and we all know this subconsciously, but the irony is, we're all surprised when we hear it. Really? Sleep? Sleep? Yeah, sleep. Sleep will do everything from improve your cognitive function, your hormones, your ability to focus, your ability to metabolize fat and build muscle, and about a million other things. There's a couple of resources that I can recommend on sleep if you want to read up on it, and a lot of the things that I've learned over the past couple of months, even doing more research on it, is absolutely astounding, and it's helped me tenfold. Also, if you're training all the time, you're going to get to a point where you're not enjoying it anymore, or you may what we call overtrain. Now, a lot of the time, we don't actually overtrain, we just under-recover. It's very hard to overtrain, and the reason being is you have to be a bit of a freak. You have to get to a point and push through a couple of pain thresholds, which most people will not be able to do because the body will shut you down before you do it. Nervous system wise, injury wise, motivation wise, and so forth. When we go to the gym, we want to enjoy it, and we all want to train hard, but as I always mention, we want to train smart as well. If we have enough rest and recovery, it means that we can get in there and we can apply a certain intensity to our workout time and again without fail. And there's going to be periods where we do need to rest a little bit more, and we're going to talk about those in other videos, such as deloads, rest breaks, diet breaks, etc. We go through different periods of our training. Sometimes we go through accumulation phases, sometimes we'll go through intensification phases. We'll peak, we'll drop, and we'll taper. Because at the end of the day, it's got to be undulating. We can't go 100% all the time. And that's why we've got to make sure we have these strategic rests throughout the day. So if you're going through your week and you're training balls to the wall 7 days a week, even twice a day, you're not going to be able to sustain that. And if you can't sustain it, you can't enjoy it. And if you can't enjoy it, you're not going to stick with it. And if you're not going to stick with it, you're not going to get the results. When you have your rest days, it's also a good opportunity to miss the gym, if you will. Sometimes taking a little bit of time away from the gym environment or away from the iron, even if it's just for a day or two, can be good. You can let your body recover, but you can also get that burn, that desire to go again. And we all know when we've been in the gym and we have rest days, and there's a lot of memes like, rest day, what do I do? Or it's a boring day. Well, perhaps, but absence makes the heart grow fonder, or as the maxim goes. So when looking at your training regime, perhaps instead of going to the gym more frequently, perhaps have a couple more rest days and train more intelligently. Lift more volume, train your muscle groups more frequently, learn to use bigger compound movements so you can acclimate more volume. You can therefore cause a demand for more growth while having more days off. Sure, you can spread your volume throughout the week and train 7 days if you will, there's no right or wrong, but don't underestimate the power of having rest, especially when your body needs it. Learn to know when you need to rest. A couple of major symptoms of under-recovery or overtraining, if you like, is chronic fatigue, a fatigue which is continuous. It's not acute, it doesn't go away. You might also have chronic muscle soreness, which is a sign of under-recovery. Sleep is perhaps disturbed. You can't sleep as well, even though you're tired. Hormonally, you don't feel great. Your hunger levels might change because there's an imbalance within your body. You might find it hard to focus or be productive because you're tired all the time. Your nervous system, you might get run down and sick and get cold fluey bugs that you just can't seem to shake. All of these little things are more as signs that you are under-recovering or overtraining. Listen to your body. Rest is good. It is what will make you bigger, smarter, and stronger. Do not underestimate the power of it. And I know you're all gung-ho and you want to get in there and we're passionate about it. We've got to work smarter. It's not enough to work hard these days. We've got to work smarter. And if you want to learn more about working smarter, click on the links below and you can learn more about me and what I do with strength and conditioning to help other people achieve their physique goals more strategically. But until the next time, as always, stay fearless.